Are there any specific colors or specific palettes that get your winter juices flowing? Oh, that sounds nasty. Well, hello my lovely nestlings and welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Nikki. I'm 44 from the Netherlands, hence the accent. And today I am going to chat about eyeshadow palettes, which I really like to do, besides putting them on my face. If you like eyeshadow palettes or makeup in general too, if you like a little bit of sarcasm, a little bit of weirdness and such, if you think my vibe can vibe with your vibe, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button before we go any further, because I would love to have you as part of my nest. So yeah, I did the video like this for fall and for Halloween, and I kind of did this in my live with Audra, but I don't know if everyone got to see the live. I will link it down below though. It was a live on her channel, basically chatting about our winter shades and such, and it became a swatch party. It was loads of fun, but I thought, you know what, I kind of want to sit down and really chat about the palettes that I kind of get a wintry feel from. Yes. That is basically it. Okay, let's I don't know, I have a bunch of stuff. I have colorful, I have neutral. Yes, I have neutral. It is, let's just start with what is first on the pile. I'm not going to rank them because I don't feel like it, but I'm just going to go with how I have them here. It does not really matter. Do I have anything else from Catrice? Yeah, so let's go, because we are going to start with Catrice. I'm going to start with a neutral one. Well, actually two neutral ones. I know, it's shocking. This is the Warm Spice, and it is one of the 5-in-1 palettes. The quality is amazing. Can I just say that again? I have been gushing about these. This was I want to say my first real warm neutral palette, but I don't think it is, because I also have the Neon Earth from Catrice, which is also very nice. But this is the palette that I kind of want to grab right now. It's just so pretty, and I did not think I would find it so pretty. Those really warm coppery tones. They are just gorgeous. The quality is amazing. I like the fact that it is just a small 5-pan palette that I can do a very quick and easy look with when I just want to do something quick and easy. Then the next one that I'm going to chat about today is also from Catrice. It's the Vintage Soul palette, and I have done videos with all the palettes that I will mention today. Some are a little bit older, but I will link a bunch of them down below in the description box. So this is the Vintage Soul, and it's a little bit more of a berry one. The nice thing about this is, if you look here, you have a very deep range, and I can really deepen up the look. You can also do a very light neutrally look. So if you are fair, you can make this palette work all the way up to tan, maybe a little bit deeper, I think at least. So yeah, the quality is very nice. The mattes perform beautifully. The shimmers are gorgeous. There are two kind of specialty shades in here that are very pretty as well. I remember when I did an eye look, or did I do the review on this one? I don't know, but I know that I said that there is a Natasha Denona palette. What's it called again? The Mini Retro, that I really wanted to get. All the looks that I saw done with that, I can basically create with this palette as well. So yeah, and it's way cheaper and the quality is amazing. Okay, then the next one that I have on my pile is also a neutral one. Wow. Anyway, it's a neutrally one. It's from Makeup Obsession, the Feelin' Spicy. This is one, and same with, I think I mentioned these two actually also in my fall video. There is just something about warm toned neutrals that I find myself wanting to grab right now when the weather is a little bit colder, you know, like that. And this is one that I actually just grabbed when I sat down to film this video. It's just so pretty, and the quality is very nice. Now this is a very similar vibe as the one from Catrice. You can get the same vibe with it, but the one from Catrice is not sold globally yet. So if you like this color story, this is also almost the same color story, and the formula is just as amazing. Just, yeah, very much worth the price as well. The next thing, and yeah, I did videos with them. Yes, I already said that, didn't I? The next one, is the complete opposite of what I just showed you. And it is the Lavender Chinchilla from Sigil. Why did I pull this? Because this is just so gray and so icy, and there is basically what I really gravitate towards now is either a very warm look, for instance like what I have on my eyes today, or a very icy look, a very cool toned, very icy look. I love that. Well, all year round, but especially now. I don't know, when I think of pastels now, for instance, I think of the icier ones, so the icy blue, these. So this is just basically my jam, and the quality is amazing, and I love the card that came with it as well. I also ordered her other two palettes. The first one that she ordered, that she got in the X range, and her latest palette, is it Flaming Gold, I believe it is, which is not really very warm. I think it's more along the lines of this. I don't know. I hope to get them soon because I'm really excited about that. Then the next one is another neutral one again. Wow. It's That's Taupe from ColourPop, and it is actually one that I grabbed now. Why? Because of the coolness that it has. So I also have the very warm neutrals, but this is that grayy, same that the Lavender Chinchilla has. This also has that grayness in it, and yeah, I don't use it often, but I do think it is very pretty, and I need to make sure that I don't forget that I have this in my collection, because this is actually a hidden gem. If you like neutrals, and even if you don't really like neutrals, these are a little bit, I don't know, off, you know, those really cool toned. I think it's very pretty. Did I do a look with this? I think I did. I don't remember out of the top of my head in what kind of video it was, but I will link it down below to probably get ready with me, I think. Something like that. Next I have Juvia's Place. I mentioned the basic icy grayness, and that is what is happening here again. I pulled the violets because this is just, especially these two, which are also those grayer lavenders, I really want to play with this time of year. This coolness, and then just deepen it up with this on the lid, and maybe this one. But these two warmer ones, not so much. It's the iciness that I gravitate towards, and I think that this quality is amazing as well. The next one is also from Juvia's Place, and maybe not that surprising if you maybe have a little bit of an inkling what I have in my collection. It is the taupes, and it is again that grayness. The shades that I grabbed this palette for are these two. These two are just so pretty, and this is actually a duochrome. It's just, there is a pink shift in it. These two, I wish that in this palette this shade was there, but then deeper, because that would be basically, I could have a quad with just this one, and then this one, but darker, so that I can really deepen it up instead of the two that are here. This is what makes the palette for me personally, and this is also what for me is worth the palette. That was a weird sentence, wasn't it? Yeah, was not good English, but yeah, what can you do about it? Then the next one gives me a little bit more, I don't know, Christmassy vibes, and that is this one, the Alien Serendipity collab. And let me do this, because this, basically the red and green. Yeah, put red and green in a palette and I think of the holidays. I do like the yellow that is in here, but yeah, basically this. The shades that are in here, these two are so pretty. Oh, it's a very nice palette. I have done 2 looks, I believe, with this, or did I do 3? I don't remember, but another one is coming, or maybe up already. No, I think it's coming, because I do want to do a Christmas look with this palette, because I think it is just, yeah, bomb.com. bomdingedigge.com. I do have an affiliate code with Alien Cosmetics. It will be listed down in the description box. The next one, it's a little bit all over the place, isn't it? It does not really matter, I think, because I don't know. I wanted to film it apparently in this style. I don't know. Anyway, I mentioned the icier blues, right? So if you are known to my channel, you know that while I do use blues, I don't use them a lot. I don't know, I found myself gravitating towards certain types of blues and then in certain types of the year as well. So for now that we are into winter, getting really cold sometimes, or at least for us really cold, I find myself wanting to play with blues more. The palette I pulled is, well, one of the palettes I pulled, the Lucky Bunny Gluttony palette. And this was not my PR, right? I don't remember if this one was PR or the purple one. I'm sorry, I don't know. I do have an affiliate code with Lucky Bunny Cosmetics. Lucky Bunny Cosmetics is an Australian-based indie brand. This is palette number 3, I believe. So I think I got this one in PR actually. Yeah, but yeah, as you can see, blues and also a little bit of greens. But these types of more of the icier blues here, I want to play with this time of year. I think, I don't know, I almost feel that if I am too summery, my summer color, you know, it is not as flattering, which is basically BS, but I want to play with these now instead of in the summer. That's me. I know, I'm weird. I said so, didn't I? The other palette that I pulled is this one, the Bubblegum from BH Cosmetics. And depending on when this video goes up, they are going to restock the Sweet Shop collection, and I think it will be restocked on the 11th of December, but I'm not really sure. But yeah, here is the blue palette. I actually bought the palette for this, where are we? For this shade, because this is such a gorgeous blue-green duochrome. In summer, I want to play more with these types of shades, so that blue-green and also this. This is a shade that I really, really love in the blue, and then here I want to play in winter. So yeah, that is the only thing I am personally missing to complement this one, is a dark green. But yeah, I have dark greens, and you don't need a dark green in the blue palette, do you? I do think that the quality is very, very nice though, and this shimmer is just gorgeous, and I actually cannot wait to play here. Just that the icy blues, you know? So yeah. I haven't, but I will, hopefully. Now we are kind of on the subject of pastels then. I pulled a palette that may be surprising for some people that I pulled this palette, because it is not one of the favorites that I have from this brand. And the brand is I Heart Revolution. It is one of the tasty palettes. The one that I pulled is this one, the original coffee palette. When I look at this color story, this is my kind of pastels right now, along with the blues, but these are also a little bit more dusty almost. Does that make any sense? I don't know, a little bit more, I don't want to say gray, but a little bit more, I don't know, dusty. That's the word I'm going for today. I really do want to create another look with this, and I think that it's also because the fact that when I am I use a sunscreen every single day. In summer I use an SPF of 50 minimum, and I am not really a person who tans or who goes outside and lays in the sun. If I'm going to go outside, I sit underneath an umbrella thing, cloth. I sit in the shade because, yeah, I get hot too quickly. I don't like that. I kind of like to be cool. But when I kind of want to play with pastels in summer, I like these kinds of shades as well. But this specific palette is then a little bit too light, and I don't want to say lackluster, but too light for my liking. So if you are medium and up, I don't know how well you can make this palette show up, to be quite honest with you. I can in summer, but I have to work for it. And it's just that now, especially, you can see it. This is basically for my skin tone and lighter now. Just let's face it. And there is nothing really wrong with that. Before you bite my hand off, let me explain why do I say that. Because Makeup Revolution, especially I Heart Revolution, has a range for almost everyone. And it is nice that they have palettes that can go for deeper skin tone. But it's also very nice that they have palettes that can go specifically for a lighter skin tone, because let's face it, my skin tone, I have enough to choose from, but the very, very pale ones, the very deep ones, or tan and then deeper, are usually the ones that struggle more to find their shades than me. You know, I'm one of the lucky ones for that matter, so I like it when brands go there. Does that make sense? I kind of hope so. Okay, let's next go to a palette that is almost winter personified for me. Yes, I got this. Did I get this in PR? I don't remember. I don't remember. I do have an affiliate code with this brand. It's one of my favorite brands. Maybe you guessed, it is 50/50 makeup and it is their winter palette. It's called winter palette, so how much more winter do you want it? This is just such a grungy, this is a grungy Christmas palette, guys. This is, I don't know, Krampus, and you know, if you are Dutch or Belgium or at least speak Dutch, the movie, what's it called? The Tint. This is the vibe that I get. You know, it's just, it's a very, very nice quality as well. I cannot wait to play with this palette more. Again, I have done a bunch of looks with this. It's just, I love this so much. I love it. Okay, let's next go to another one that's maybe a little bit more into that grungier vibe, and that is Makeup Obsessions. Oh, I have another Makeup Obsession. This is the Black is the New Black. I don't play with this a lot. However, I do find myself wanting to play with it now. And it is not specifically the black and white that is in here, because I have more of that. It is basically here, these. These are very, very interesting to me now. This is another, it kind of reminds me a little bit of the, of the one that is in the, this is a duochrome, but it's not really a teal. It is more of a, I don't know, a green to brownie shift. Very, very pretty. This shade Sparkle. I don't like shades like this all over the lid because they are too intense. And they really emphasize texture. So this for me I like is as an inner corner highlight. But I do find myself wanting to play here right now. And yeah, that's it. I haven't played with it enough though. I really haven't. Okay, let's next go to a palette that I mentioned in my autumn palettes as well. And I said there that it was a palette that is late autumn, beginning of winter. And that's this one from OPV, the Spotlight palette. This is just, it's a dual toned palette. Maybe, I don't know, some people call this a neutral palette. For me it's not, because neutrals are browns in my opinion, but that is me. So here, this is it. It's very, very pretty. The quality, I don't know what the camera is doing though. The quality is very nice as well. These two shades are gorgeous, and I have a few of these now, you know, those the brown with the teal shift, and this one has a stronger green shift. It's just very pretty. This red is pretty, and I think it is a very nice toasty, I don't know, Christmassy, it's cold outside and raining palette. Then the last palette that I am going to talk about is another one of my favorite brands. This was actually my very first palette from them that I got as a present, and I'm so happy that I got this because it made me fall in love with the formula and with the brand as well. And that is Nomad's Berlin Underground palette. I don't grab this palette a lot. Basically because when I got this, my makeup preference was a little bit different than it is now. There are two true mattes in here, which are these two, and there are some satins in here and there are some shimmers in here. But this is just such a nice palette. The quality is amazing, and these are the types of tones that I kind of want to play with right now. Such a nice quality, and I love the grunginess of this. And I love the brand. I do have a code with them. It will be listed down in the description box as well. And I think that is going to be it for today's video, guys. I really wanted to film this. I'm also going to do the Christmas edition, but I think that will be a lot shorter. Because, yeah, there is such specific color combinations that scream Christmas to me. And I think that is going to be it. So I don't know how. Maybe that will be nice for, I don't know, Christmas Day. Just a very, very quick. Maybe I can do a look, I don't know. I haven't decided how I'm going to tackle that, but I will, don't you worry. So that is going to be it for today's video. Let me know if you have any of the palettes. Are there any specific colors or specific palettes that get your winter juices flowing? Oh, that sounds nasty. I said it and I was like, ooh, it sounds a little bit like the word moist. Unless it's about a cake, then the word moist is okay. But for the rest, it's not a good word, guys. Not good at all. But yeah, that may be me as well. Let me just stop rambling right now. I'm hungry. Yes, I need to eat and I want coffee. So I'm going to go downstairs and do that. But first, I'm going to go to the site to give a special thank you to my members that you will see scrolling on the screen right now. If you want to become a member, there is a link to join in the description box. And before you leave, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave me a comment down below because it helps me out tremendously. And also, if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button because I would love to have you as part of my nest. And that is it. I'm going to wish you a fantastic day, a fabulous evening. May your foundation always match your neck, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye guys.